Right, now traffic volumes or flows on the N1 and the Beitbridge Border Post are expected to start picking up as people are making their way back home from their various holiday destinations. Let's now cross to our reporter Lutendo Bobodi, who's been there today, just keeping a track on the traffic. Lutendo, thanks very much for joining us. When I spoke to you a little bit earlier on, there didn't seem to be too much activity, and has that picture changed?
Yeah, as you can see, there is not much to write home about. We are now on the N1. It's a ring road, one of those ring roads that bend around town, like the one in Musina. Here, it is just around Polokwane town. It was meant to ease traffic right in town. As you can see here, on my right, there's a bridge there that has been under construction for some years now. It was meant to ease traffic in town so that traffic will travel on the N1 just around Polokwane, just behind the famed Polokwane Peter Mokaba Stadium. But as we can see, when we talked earlier, we thought that traffic volumes will at least increase around this time, thinking that a lot of people will now be leaving their homes so that they could reach wherever they are going before midnight. But nothing has really changed, as you can see, Peter. Traffic activities are still very much normal.
All right, so it's 5 o'clock, which is normally rush hour traffic for a big city like Polokwane. So does that suggest that not a lot of people actually even went back to work today?
Definitely, Peter. You can, just like in Johannesburg, around this time, you don't see a whole lot of people. If you go out now there, look at the Empire Road, you won't see a whole lot of vehicles on the road. Even here, we are not seeing a lot of traffic because it's the second. Maybe people will be coming back to work on Monday or a week after that. But yeah, as you can see, activities are not really back to normal yet.
Have the traffic officials continued to be visible at major points?
There is high visibility. They are not taking any prisoners. They are not taking any chances. They are all over. As I said earlier, they are just stationed along the road. Every 10-15 kilometers, you see them on the road. You see them on so-called hot spots. You see them at traffic lights. They are all over, as they promised. And I think the accident that happened earlier has also served as a wake-up call, because you've been seeing a lot of boots on the ground now.
All right, you talked about that incident earlier. Has it been relatively quiet and incident-free since then?
Yeah, there has not been any accident reported. The road is clear. You don't see a lot of people, a lot of vehicles on the road. But still, Peter, I will emphasize that. For me, it has become a tissue of threadbare cliches. The attitude, the driving, they still has not improved. People are still disregarding the rule of law on the road. People are still speeding. People are still overtaking on barrier lines. People are still not practicing patience on the road. And that has been a grave concern, not only for us, but also for traffic authorities.
All right, so Lutendo, we'll leave it there for the time being, but it does seem that the traffic will still come, but probably quiet for the next day or so. But thanks so much indeed for that update. That's Lutendo Bobodi, who's been watching traffic for us in Polokwane and the N1, particularly on that stretch towards the Beitbridge Border Post. That's normally quite busy after the New Year's, but given that New Year's fell in the middle of the week, it looks like people may have extended their holidays a little bit, and we may see traffic picking up over the weekend so that people start work on Monday maybe.